Hello, guys and gals, and welcome! Welcome. I got this snazzy new shirt, and I'm so excited about it, and I don't even care. It's a Dragon Ball Z jersey, sort of like baseball shirt. It has Frieza on the back. There was only three choices, by the way. There was Perfect Cell, which was green, obviously, because Perfect Cell is green. There was Majin Buu, which was pink, and it didn't have stripes. I was kind of disappointed that it didn't have stripes. It was just pink. And then there was the Frieza one, which is the one I have on right now. And that one is the purple. It's like the solid purple. I feel like they could have thrown in some like steely gray or white or whatever, along with it. I feel like that would have been a decent choice, but no. Alright, I'm going to do some EXP runs. Gotta hop into voicer chat. I don't know if anybody's actually here, but might as well hop into voice chat. I will be in Qualkex Brewery today. Qualkex Brewery. Bink, bink. Alright, where's my Mercanurk? My Mercanurk is not here. My Merkalurka perkalurka durka perkalurka merka perkalurka durka merka perkalurka durka perk. Durkady perkady perkady merkala perkala perkala durkala durka. Come here, enslaves. Bing, bing. What do you think about that? What do you think about that and that and that? One, two, three. One, two. I'm trying to get a full Monty so I can go drop on top of Shank's freaking head. Just drop on top of his head and be like, "What's up, Shanky Poo? I hear you like mudkips." And he'll be like, "No, I don't like mudkips, actually. They're quite gross." And I'll be like, "Well, that's too bad, because I got mudkips for you today, sir. Many, many mudkippos. Come and let us celebrate our mudkips together." No, come here. Come here. What's up, Shanky Poo? Ba-boom. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Ba-ba-ba-boom. What happened to your army, Shank? It's gone. It's gone from oblivion. That's right, because you can't handle the Phoenix Strike Assassin. I'm too much for thee. Too much for thee. So I managed to fix the gate so that the dog stopped getting out. Right, I installed like a block which prevents him from being able to use his snout to push his way through. I screwed the gate together with multiple layers of extra screws. In general, I made the gate, much stronger, sturdier, and more able to resist the dog. And what did the dog do after me, completing all of my endeavors to prevent him from escaping? He jumped over said gate. He just jumped straight over it. I need some doggy barbed wire. Does anybody have doggy barbed wire? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, I don't want regular barbed wire because that would probably hurt him, but, is there like a doggy version? It's like intimidating to the dog or something, but doesn't actually hurt the dog. Like, oh no, look at the doggy barbed wire on top of there. I never should jump over that. I mean, smart enough to know that he can't open the gate anymore, and he jumps over the gate instead, so He's got to be smart enough to know that something looks dangerous. Like, oh, that looks really dangerous. Oh, no. Like, really soft and fluffy, but he doesn't know. It just looks dangerous. Just looks very dangerous indeed. Yeah. Okay. Come here. Let me show you who boss. That me, I boss. 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 Ow. Who you being rude to? Ow. Stupid amp damage. Stupid to grab a vine. Oh, I can't steal life from this guy. That's probably a big part of it right there. Can't steal their life. It's a little difficult to kill somebody when you can't steal their life away. Plus he's cursed. That's okay, I got your number. Hold on. Watch this. You ready? You ready for this? Oh, God bless it. Can't steal no life from you whatsoever. Come back to town for a second, Merc. We get some potions and we're going to come back at this full strength. Alright, full strength. We're going to be full strength. Don't worry about it. He might be immune to 2 elements and possibly immune to all others, but we will figure it out. Lord, why is that shield always so expensive? Wow, it's not just a shield. What else is costing that kind of money? I need to know what is costing so much money to repair. Oh, it's the demon limb. Okay, alright. I guess I need to start taking stuff back to town so that I can actually, like, afford to, you know, buy and sell things. Ever since I started this character, she's just been like a steady drain on the existence of everything. A steady drain. Good. You found one of your toys, Mr. Cody. I'm proud of you. Now play with your toys and don't be rude to a rude dude. Don't be rude, dude. What's up, Chunks? How's it going, man? Where the hell? Oh, with the ham biscuit. All right, there we go. Oh, we got conviction now. Everything gonna be melting. Melt-a-thon. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come on in. GGM EXP1, password 16. I'll put it in chat in a second as soon as I stop here. Guess I should pick up this lacquered plate since it's worth some moolahs. 35K in the bank. 35K in the tank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the tank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the tank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. Amp damage for days. Had to switch to the element that he wasn't immune to. What's up, Chad? We got the Giga Chad in here. That's the Giga Chad, boys. Don't you worry about a thing. The Chaddest of Chads. Oh yeah, I'll definitely take some MA skillers. I'm in the. You got my game name. I just put it in chat if you want to hop in. Linked mail. Yeah, F monarchs are used for the Act 3 merc now. It's a pretty common use because they don't have enough strength to utilize regular monarchs. So you can't put regular monarchs on them. They have like at max with their stuff like decked out. They basically have 146 strength. So they need the -10 from the F to even be able to use a monarch, which is like the very specific thing that they need. So if you get a 4-socket F monarch, it's actually pretty nice for those mercs. It's very nice indeed. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, so use a RAL or a TAL or an Ort rune to repair it instead of hitting the repair button. So put the item that needs to be repaired in your cube, and then put it in your cube with a RAL or an Ort. One is for weapons and one is for armors, and I can never remember which because I always mix them up, but it doesn't matter. You just put it in there with that, hit transmute, it will automatically repair the item to its full without costing you a single penny. Especially for those superior rune words. It's very, very handy for those superior rune words because they cost way too much money to repair. Way too much monties. Way too much monties. I'll look over and check and make sure Cody's not like eating one of my transformers. He's over there chewing on a bone, which is good. When he's chewing on his stuff, that's fine. Nobody cares if he's chewing on his stuff. What we care about is when he starts chewing on our stuff. That's when the bad things start to occur. That's when the bad news bears come out. The bad news bears. Nobody likes the bad news bears. We don't like them. They're very rude. They're the rudest of Buddhists, bad news Buddhists. Oh, y'all got the might aura? Souls are kind of fun to fight on this character because I teleport right on top of him. And every time I find a soul, I just teleport directly on top of him and kill him. It's pretty powerful combination. I can't even see him half the time, and I'll still teleport directly on top of him. Keep trying to steal all my mana, though. So the inclusion of the gem is to recharge charges. It's not actually to repair the item. So you don't need the chip gem or the flawed gem to repair it. You only need that to recharge the charges, which is a different recipe, and it can be useful for some items if you have something that you'd like to recharge. Oh god. Portal up. Sorry about that. Gotta make sure I don't steal your potions. They look so juicy on the ground. They're so juicy, the juicy potions. Hey, you. Nobody wants you messing with their jank, alright? That, you little stupid little black souls. Okay, there you go. We'll check these gauntlets now. Oh. Black, you snooze, you lose. Gladius. Oh, thank you, pub. Appreciate it, man. Trying my best to be entertaining. Do you not feel? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Slowly melting away from the poison, slowly melting away. Slowly melting away from the poison. You know, it's really mean that Natalia's makes you like invisible or faded out, because I can't tell when my fade runs out on my character. So, like, I'm literally running along, and I think my fade is still active, and then I have to remind myself that to check, like, to open my character panel and actually check and see whether or not my, my fade is still running, because Natalia's gives me the, like, permanent fade effect. So, like, whether I'm faded or not, like, I'm always faded, which is certainly not what I intended. It's very difficult to tell. Don't judge me. Come a little closer, little monster, stab you. Oh, God. Ooh, a troll's nest. Ethereal troll's nest. So many full juvies. I like full juvies. Oh, here it is right here. What's up, Rancid Defiler? That's right. Die. In pain and anguish. I see you over there looking at stuff you're not supposed to look at. Don't think I can't hear you. You got a dang old bell around your neck. And you leave my stuff over there alone, a lot of that stuff is power tools, and you gonna break a dang tooth. That's right, I'm talking to you, Cody Belody. Kubus Aboobus. That's right. Don't think because I'm doing the streaming I can't hear you. I know you's being bad. I know. I'm not dumb. Okay, I'm a little bit dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I want you to sit over there, eat your bone, and play with your rope. Big old monster dog. He's already 80 pounds. He's only like 7 months old. He gonna be bigger than me. What's up, Chip Skylark? How's it going? I do love to sing. I do. Kubus a boobus, he's a big old boobus. Kubus a boobus, he's a boobus boy. That's right, I'm thinking about you, Kubus. The dog that jumped over the gate. First he was just opening the gate because the gate was broken, but now that the gate is fixed, he just jumps over the gate now. He's so big he don't even care. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of I'm going to do what I want to do and you can't tell me otherwise. Superior Guardian Crown. 111. What was worth 40p gems? My song? I like songs. Yeah, this is Ladder Bonneville. Dead. That's right. It's dead. Nobody likes you anyway. Moving on to game number 2. Number 2. 2. Two. That's right. Number 2. So many Gemma-lam-lam-lams, the Gemma-lam-lams. You see, I got so many Gemma-lam-lams, and I'm putting them in my stash. Gemma-lams everywhere, Gemma-lams in my hair, Gemma-lams on the floor, Gemma-lam-lams. Who doesn't like some Gemma-lam-lams? I got Gemma-lam-lams. Gems. Gemma-lam-lams. This is my goal today. My goal today is to use this amulet. I want to be able to put this amulet on my character. This is my goal. Okay, this sexy amulet. This is my goal. I want to wear like level 89 for this amulet. It's going to go in my stash, and until I can use it, I will devote my life, love, liberty, and the pursuit of justice and happiness. I also have a pretty sick circlet too, but are you dropping me my MA skillers? I don't think anyone's going to steal them. I don't know a lot of people that like martial arts assassins, so I think we're golden. I'll come grab them real quick now. Where's the town? Act 5 or Act 2 or Act 1 or Act 17? Ooh, Shogusakus! Thank you, sir. Thank you. Pink. Here, have a I don't know. What's I got for you? Give me here, have a Ulmaroon. There you go. There you go. Ulmaroon for your skillers. Ooh, the one of them's got +6 strength on it. Hell yeah. Better take that Ulmaroon before somebody else do. Work these in here. Get there. Get the put that in there. You know what? Put it deeper in there because it's a good one. Go put that there and there. Yes. Kenshi's Demon Hide Gloves of Readiness. What are these? 320s? Oh, they're 310s. I'm using 220s right now. I think I'll keep the 220s. Those are pretty nice, though. I think I think I need the speed. I think that's my problem. I need the 20% IAS. It's either 20% IAS or 1 plus 1 more skill. My teleporting is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. I've got the candangerous teleporting. The cantankerous teleporting. Get a little bit more damage out of my Phoenix Strike now. What the hell's going on? Sometimes my attacks aren't connecting. My physical damage isn't bad either. I need to finally like respect this character though and get everything like, you know, aces. Get everything aced up. Ooh, a rare jewel. Yoink. Ooh, an EXP shrine. Yoink. Wahahaha. 4 max damage, 5 life, poison red. Not really that great. Not really that amazing. Ah, chipped skull. I can't remember if the recharge recipe works with chipped skulls. Does it work with chipped skulls? Oh, a plain 20 life. Huh. Ooh, that's who I am. It's terrible. it's terrible. It's so terrible, I don't know what to do. Bone weave, 20k in the bank. Oh no, 35k in the bank. What am I doing? 35k in the bank. 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 What's up, Babablo? I can do meteors too. How about that? I'll do meteors too. It's not ethereal. He is. She is flashy. I dropped you an rune too. Use it wisely. Or unwisely. I can't really tell you what to do. I'm not your mom. Or your dad. Ain't your mama, ain't your daddy, ain't your greasy, greasy granny. So get on from me, boy, before I smack you in the fanny. And that's a GGM original right there. I just made that up on the spot. That was good. That was fly. Ain't your mama, ain't your daddy, ain't your greasy, greasy granny. So get on from me now, before I smack you in the fanny. Terrible. Let's see if I can come up with a line too. Hold on. Ain't your brother, ain't your mother. So get on before I smother. Ain't your brother, ain't your mother. So get on before I smother your cat on the mat. Cause that is where it's at. There you go. There you go. Your cat on the mat cause that is where it's at. That's right. Line 2. We got line 2, boys. We whole writing whole stanzas. You had to pop your collar for that one? Mm-mm. That's right. I used to do the hair whip too. Jinko jeans, my boys. That's where it's at. Jinko jeans. Gotta have them Jinko jeans on. Jeans so big with pockets so large that you could fit whole 2-liter bottles like you was in charge. Alright? Whole 2-liter bottles like you was in charge. Your friends say he's thirsty, you're like, I got you, bro, here. And you hand him a whole 2-liter Coke right out your pockets. Be like, look, I got you, fam. I got you. Well, don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. I thought it was so funny back in the day because we all had the Jinko jeans, but nobody had like the same pair because they kept coming out with different ones, and they had like the mammoths, like that were 40 inches around, and that was like one of the biggest ones they had. And everybody kept having their like getting their mom get them like some Jinko jeans. Like, I need some Jinko jeans, mom. Everybody at school got some dang Jinkos. I want some Jinko. And somebody would have like some 30s, and then somebody else would have like some 32s, and they'd be like, "Oh, you think them big? Look at my 36s." But like we were comparing rim sizes, and then I came to the school with the mammoth 40s. The 40s. I don't even remember if there was larger than 40 inches around. I don't even remember. What I do remember was they was really warm. I remember them being extremely toasty warm. Like, I don't know, I guess it was just the amount of air that they trapped inside the pants. Like, you were just always nice and toasty in there. And they're probably really good, like, winter pants. Keep in all the heats. Yes, the bottom would cover the entire shoe. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the whole shoe. I actually still have a shirt. It's a long sleeve shirt from my my high school days. It's a Jinko jeans shirt, and I love that shirt to death. Like, I swear I'm never gonna get rid of it. I don't care how tattered it gets. And I'll wear it occasionally on stream. Even you can tell it is an old shirt, and it has seen better days. It has definitely seen much more better days, very much so better days. I remember one time one of my ex-girlfriends came to visit me like years and years after. I don't know what she was up. She drove all the way out to see me. Maybe she was having a midlife crisis or something. And she came and she saw me, and literally I was wearing like that shirt. And she's like, "Isn't that the shirt that you had in high school when we were dating like 10 years ago?" And I'm like, "Yeah, so I like this shirt." Fort Rude. Ooh, he hits hard. I really don't have the HP that I should have either. Like, my HP is so low on this character. It's pretty low. Pretty low. Oh, you want to hear something funny about an old shirt? Like, literally, okay, so when Zelda Ocarina of Time was going to release for the Nintendo 64, my mom's pre-ordered me the game. All right, and with the pre-order was a shirt. All right, the shirt was it was a really cool looking, I mean, just really awesome looking, like Zelda, you know, like Ocarina of Time shirt. And I loved that shirt. I mean, I absolutely loved that shirt. I adored it. And I wore it like a really long time until I was much older, and it was a little faded, but it was still in good condition because I kept it in good condition. And I remember one time my nephew wanted it, and it was like his birthday or something, so I gave it to him. I think I had got my use out of the shirt. Anyway, one day, like, I think like freaking 10 years later, I saw him wearing a shirt. And that thing, like, Zelda was hardly even on there anymore. I mean, a Link was hardly even on there anymore. Like, the Triforce was all worn off. everything like it was terrible. It was in horrible shape, and I'm like, man, you need to retire. I think you need to retire that shirt, man. 33. What are we having a guess the ginger age game day? Guess the ginger's age. Well, I hate to tell you guys, but you guys are off. You guys are off. I am. Maybe we should play the up or down game, right? So the higher. So somebody said 33 higher. That's higher. 37 higher. Y'all gonna make me feel old. 40 lower. I'm lower than 40. You see, y'all now y'all just being silly. Higher than 37, lower than 40. Ain't too many numbers in between that. Neverworld, I'm pretty sure that's lower. What am I doing? I was going to try and craft me some blood gloves, but I never have any Neph runes because I used them all up. Every single Neph rune I own. I even upped a bunch of tiers to make a new Neph rune. I'll have to just put these in here for later. If I find a Neph rune, I find a Neph rune. 38. That's right. I'm 38. I turned 38 this year in June. June 1st was my birthday. Boom, 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 boom. I have a lot of hair. What, on my beard? That's just because I let it grow, though. If I shave it off, I got a baby face. Baby face ginger. That's the baby face ginger. That's where all my red hair is, though. Like, the hair on top of my head's not, like, super red. Like, it's red, but it's not, like... It's more like strawberry blonde or whatever you want to call it. Whereas the hair on my beard hair, for some reason, is, like, fire red. I got a combat shred, I'm gonna slice you up. Oh, what's going on? I gotta slice you up. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. The fire on the meteor actually does pretty nice damage. I'm kind of impressed. I kind of wish there was a way I could just like right click left click, right click left click, right click left click, right click left click, right click left click. Maybe just summon down 800 meteors on somebody. But a lot of these monsters in here are immune to fire, so it doesn't really do me any good. All these potions. All these sorceries in here. Oh, spiderweb sash. It could have been an arachnid's. Every now and then I get into these odd little like situations where it feels like my character's not attacking. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. That conviction certainly makes things nice and easy. Yeah. It's nice to have a conviction, any character in here, when you're a highly elemental damage character like me. That conviction makes a huge difference. Superior cedar bow. 4 sockets, level 23. That's actually an excellent mid-tier insight. Superior Hellforge plate. What the hell was that? Four socket. No ED though, unfortunately. Shadow plates and a Naga. Ethereal 2-socket Naga. Oh god, fanaticism. And he spawned right on top of us. The Gleam Scythe Falchion. I'm a martial arts sin. MA sin. They did a lot of changes to martial arts. It's definitely much more interesting. Bang, y'all hear that ferocious bark? Woogie came up here to give me my phone. Scared the crap out the dog. Y'all hear him? His ferocious bark? Ferocious. They heard you on stream. They heard. They heard you do the howl, the fucking howl. Hound dog. They heard. They heard it did you. There was much in the hearing department. Don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. I told him he's the guardian. I made him hold up his paw and swear he was going to be the guardian. And he had to repeat the oath. I, the guardian, will protect the household and all the members of the family within, including the cat, even though I don't like the cat. Boobus. They just play with your bone. Don't worry about her. She ain't coming back. Lightning on them black souls ain't no joke. Stalagmite staff. Aw, nothing on it. Boo-hoo. I need to get my Shadow Warrior up a little bit higher so she's actually doing something. Because right now she's about as useless as a pop grenade. Pop! You guys are dead! Yeah, we're not. No. She can't hang. Like, she absolutely cannot hang. Like, with anything. I'll get everything figured out in time. I'm gonna swap to Chains of Honor here eventually when I get the when I can finally put on the amulet. I'm gonna swap to chains, and I'm also gonna swap to a couple other like pieces of equipment here and there. I need to go to Gore Riders for my boots. I'm pretty sure is what I'm gonna have to end up using. Upped Gore Riders at that. They've got to be upped. So I guess I'm gonna have to get myself a nice pair of Gore Riders to up. The weapon is something I'm still going to have to work on, but I guess I could make myself a placeholder plague until then. Placeholder plague doesn't sound too bad. What are you doing? That's right, big old snoot. Yeah, bring your snoot in here so everybody can see your snoot. Come here. Come here, geese. Give me your snoot. Look at this big old snoot monster. Look at the monster. Hey, the monster dog. Yes, you're a monster. I'm showing everybody the monster dog. Monster dog. I can't even use my mouse. You're underneath my arm. How am I supposed to use my mouse? You're underneath my arm, sir. I swear he just listened. He got out from underneath my arm, but then put his head right back. I don't got no treats for you up here, so play with your bone. Play with your bone. That's right, I'm watching you. I'm watching. He'd like, I don't care. Oh, wow, that's sexy. Ooh. Not a perfect charm by any standards, but wow, that's a sexy charm by most standards. Look at that sexy charm. 14 all res and 4 strength. It could be 6 strength. 6 strength is cap, and 15 is the cap on all res. But that's still very sexy. You just knocking everything over. You don't even care. He's so big. And his tail is a whip. Like, he has, like, straight up a whip for a tail. He walks around the house just whipping people. Like, he even whipped a dang cat. And the cat, like, the cat got whipped in the face, and the cat, like, turned around and looked at us and was like, did you see this? Like, he's just whipping everything. Do something about this dog and his tail. The tail of destruction. Like, he literally just walks around the house destroying everything with his tail. Ain't no drink safe. Ain't not a single drink safe. Of course plague is going to be non-ladder. Why am I stuck? Ugh. I need to go to town anyway. Sparking mail. The mail that sparks. Oh, somebody's got a +3 enchant Ormus? What? We definitely have somebody in the kinship who's looking for one of those. Hey, Cody, you ready to pay the rent? You got some rent money? Oh, just leveling up. I just want to get my character, like, sort of, you know, the right level before I say, you know, hey, this is done, so to speak. I mean, honestly, she's mostly done, like, today. But she could totally use a couple more levels. My real goal is I just want to get her using this amulet, this level 89 amulet that I crafted. Like, I want to put it to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to terrible use and probably slay many vampires in your name. I'll put that to terrible use. I'll use that as a doorstop for my house. I'll probably never touch this again after you hand it to me, and it probably will get lost. I often tell people that when they try and hand me things. I'm like, is it important to you? I was like, if you were to never get it back, would you be sad? I was like, because there's probably a good chance you're never getting it back. I'm like, if you hand it to me, I don't know what's going to happen to it. Okay, look, I got cats, I got dogs, I got chinchillas. I'll be like, I can't rightfully guarantee you its safety. Okay, so if you're lending it to me, it may be destroyed or worse within a day. I will try my best, but there's no promises. I drink water? Yeah, I usually drink water. That's the main thing I like to drink is water. I'm really not super into, like, drinks, like sodas, alcohol, like any of that stuff. Like, I'm really a big just water drinker. I'm a water drinker, boys. That's right. I'm sorry to let you guys know. Many of you may be disappointed in me for being a water drinker. But I am a water drinker. I can't apologize, because I know my drinking of water is important. I've just never really enjoyed, like, drinking massive amounts of sugary liquids. Especially carbonated drinks. I usually avoid carbonated drinks, too. I do enjoy a good sweet tea, but usually far less sugar than most people put in it. Like, if you guys ever had, like, the pure leaf sweet tea, you know how they have, like, multiple different sweet teas? They've got, like, the unsweet, the slightly sweet, the sweet, the extra sweet, right? So they've got, like literally 4 different, like, flavors of sweetness. Like, I like the slightly sweet. The slightly sweet is where it's at. That's my jam. The sweet, honestly, is too sweet for me. I don't really. It's like it's not. And the extra sweet is way too sweet for me. Way too sweet. I can't even like palatably drink it. Like, when I go to fast food places and I order, they're like, "What do you want, honey? Do you want some sweet tea?" And I'm like, yeah, but can you just take like half of the cup and fill it with unsweet? and then fill the rest with the sweet, because like half the time their sweet tea is like diabetes incarnate. Like it's like so sweet that even my girlfriend, who enjoys the extra sweet pure leaf tea, literally can't stomach the sweet tea that comes from half of the fast food places. I don't know what they do other than maybe just like dump the entire bag of sugar in there. It's like somehow like reach the maximum solubility of sugar to water ratio, because that's what it seems like. It's not F. Y'all think I'm joking? I remember one time, even my dad, who likes sweet tea, he told me it was too sweet and he couldn't drink it. And I took one sip, and it was like liquid fudge. Like that's how much sugar was in there. It was literally just like liquid fudge. And so we went back, and I said, "Go get a unsweet, okay? Go get a unsweet tea." And he got a unsweet, okay? And we cut the tea. We took half the unsweet and we put it in the sweet, and we took half the sweet and put it into the unsweet, and it was still too sweet. Both of them were still too sweet. I was like, holy Jesus, how much sugar is in this? We just ended up with 2 completely undrinkable teas is all that happened. Our first tea was undrinkable because it was too sweet, and our second tea that was unsweet was still undrinkable because there was too much sugar. So we paid for 2 drinks and didn't even drink either one of them. Honestly, I like the way my girlfriend makes tea. She has some very delicious tea. She has it's not too much sugar. It's not too much, or not enough sugar. It's the right level, but it's hard to trust other people's tea because sometimes they hand it to you and they use like Sweet and Low or something, and it's like. Or they use like way too much sugar, or like it's just unsweet. Like you ask for tea and they just hand you straight up unsweet, which is pretty much just dirty water. Like you need a little bit of something to it. Like a little bit of something. Like it doesn't have to be a whole lot, just a little bit of something. What's up, Mac Apple? I see all them emotes. I see all them emotes. 18,000 emotes. Dang, Diablo dead before I even had a chance to do anything? It's a little dangerous in here. A little dangerous. Ow! Stop being rude to me. I'm trying to be the mage killer and take out the mages. I feel like that's my duty. That's my solemn duty. Look at here, you little evil shock fiends. Die. Oh god, that's a lot. It's fun not having to know where they are. Like, I don't need to know where the ghosts are. They can even be invisible. I still teleport straight to them. The dragonflight's amazing. I'm like, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to stop being rude. Oh, you stole all my mana, huh? That is just all kinds of rude. I need that for mana. Aki rings? You want some Aki rings? I don't know how people could deal with it. Yeah, root beer is not very good when it loses its carbonation. A lot of the sodas are not very good when they lose their carbonation. They taste like horribleness. I don't even understand. Like once the carbonation's gone, you don't even want to like even think about like entertaining the idea of drinking it. You're like, no, thank you. Yeah, I'm not using Telly. I'm using Dragonflight. Dragonflight is the teleport finishing move that the assassin has. They removed the delay off of it. It used to have a pretty nasty delay. It doesn't have that delay anymore. But you can't teleport, obviously, unless there's a monster. So there's a big downside. It's not exactly like a superior version of it. You have to actually have a monster to teleport to, but it's pretty handy. You build a couple charges and then you teleport right on top of a monster and let them know who's boss. Dang, I didn't know that it was sweet. You didn't know it was sweet? That's sweet. That was a grand chamois. But the real question, is it a Shogosaka's? Shogosaka's sugar and charm of maiming. Oh no. There's a couple really good charms I've got so far, thanks to you guys. I really appreciate it. Somebody gave me a +1 martial arts with 12% faster hit recovery. That's sexy as all get out. And then also the +1 martial arts with +6 strength. That is also super sexy. That's 6 more strength I can throw into vitality, which is certainly not bad. And I just need one more +1 martial arts skiller, and I'll have well, 2 more martial arts skillers, and I'll have a full set. Oh, Lord. He dead before I could teleport to him. Fire resistance 26%, grand chamois. Those are actually pretty good for low level characters. Like if you want to do like a low level walk game, you put those on because they're like level 20 some odd charms, so you can get like massive resistances real quick. A mythical sword, huh? 2 socket non-F. The Redeemer. The Redeemer is redeemed as a +2 Paladin Redeemer. 115 on the damage. Wow. That's a pretty nice Redeemer. 115. Plus 115, I think it's like 120 is the max. That's that 115 is a grief mechanic, by the way. So the Redeemer has regular damage, and it also has plus 115 like the Grief. It's a pretty high damage weapon. If it's Eth, you can Zod it, and you can have like one of the most godlike weapons in the game. I'm pretty sure it's higher damage than the Grief weapon. Just not faster. But if you can still reach that that breakpoint anyway. Superior Hyperion Spear. Huh. What is the max number of sockets on the Hyperion Spear? It's been a little while since I checked. Hyperion Spear D2. Maximum sockets is 3. That would make a pretty decent crescent moon. If anybody wants to make a really decent crescent moon, this is a F Hyperion Spear. It's an elite spear. You would have to Larzik it, unfortunately, which is not exactly the best thing to waste a Larzik on. But the crescent moon and a spear on a merc can be pretty sexy. I've actually used it on my necromancer before. Bink, bink, bink. Bink, 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 bink. Bink, 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 bink. Bink, 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 bink. Bink, 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 bink. Jam a lam lam, and they got the jam jams. Got the jam jam at the jam jam lambs. Coming down at you with the big jam jam. Gonna make you look shiny, oh yeah. Jam jams coming down. Got the jam jam lambs. The jam 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 lamb. Oh yeah. Get the jam jams. Skulls. I got skulls. I got skulls. Skulls for days. They're shiny and white and clean and neat. I'm going to take this chippy. Beep. And I'm going to take this Ral rune. Beep. I'm going to recharge my demon limb. Oh, is it an Ort? Is it an Ort? I think it's an Ort. Hey, full charges. Full charges on the demon limb. Full charges, yes, you see. Full charges on the demon limb. Full charges just for me. Kingdom of Amular. I've actually played that game before. Kingdoms of Amular. Dang it, I used cold damage on them, which is not the damage you want to use. These guys are immune to cold. Use a little bit of fire on them. There we go. A little bit of fire. No, I need a monster to jump to, and there's nothing over there. Confirm it. Can teleport halfway across the galaxy, but I need a target to teleport to. Man, today's the last day of July. That means that we are approaching the end of ladder, right? Oh, my poor Merc. I was trying to buff up. I ain't mean for you to die, Mert. I ain't mean for you to die. Superior wing at him. Traps in first. Traps in is a little difficult to play, in my opinion. It's very much so a character of like kiting and like trying to stay alive like all the time. Like I don't really feel like the Traps in makes a good first character just simply because it's just so dependent on number one, plus the skills, number two, like survivability, like because you don't really have a good like way to prevent the monsters from murdering your face, from face murdering. I mean, it can be done, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure people out there can do it, but you're basically going to be relying on large amounts of plus the skill equipment. You're also going to be relying on like luck of the draw, because there's no guarantee you're going to get the plus the skill equipment you need. You can get like a claw with like plus traps, you know, or something like that. Like there are ways that things could go lucky for you early on. I mean, a fire trap sin can actually be pretty sexy. Like I've actually seen fire trap sins completely demolish normal difficulty. I don't really know. I mean, I've never really tried to like start a ladder with a trap sin, but I'm imagining in my mind all the scenarios because I have leveled up several trap sins in my time, and I just remember them being very fight or flight kind of characters. Very much so the kind of characters that can't stand and tank, and very much so the kind of characters that end up dying a lot. Very similarly to the way that Sorceress plays when you don't have any equipment. Like, a lot of the times on Sorceress, you're just going to end up dying. Well, kind of like that, but I knew that one was coming. I actually teleported directly into it. Teleport directly into it, boys. Yeah, I've got to get this character set up better than she currently is. Stole my gold. You little thieves. Oh, 35k in the bank. 35k in the bank. Ancient armor is always worth 35k, by the way. Always. Unless it's ethereal. I think that's the only situation where it's not, because ethereal items lose half of their sale value. Ah, 451 3-socket wire fleece. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Anybody need a like a treachery base or something like that, or maybe they're trying to make an enlightenment or a principle or something? It's not a bad base. It's not the coolest looking base. Lycander's flank. Lycander's flank. That's actually a really good low-level spears on spear, if anybody wants that. Grab this wire fleece for a swap game. I might have to do a swap game here soon. I'm kind of running out of inventory space. Especially if I'm going to hold on to this Lycander's flank, which is ridiculous. Mentalists. What is that? Shadow. Ooh, 12% faster hit recovery on a shadow skiller. Sexy, sexy.
I can't.
Sexy, sexy. Yeah, so freaking sexy. See if I can squeeze that in here somehow. Eh. Ancient armor of the centaur.
Hail to you, champion.
Is there a shortcut key to pick up drops immediately before other people do? What red armor in my stash? Talking about this? It's a artisan light plate of the squid. The artisan light plate of the squid. The squid lists. Blade talons. Oh, I want socket too. Oh, I forgot to grab my merc. Let me go get him real quick.
Afternoon.
Oh. That's right. Lost all my money recently. And I gamble all the time, which I'm sure doesn't help any. Just gambling away all my money today. Gambling away everything I got. Gambling away all my money today. Gambling away everything I got. Oh, 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 oh. 35K in the bank. It's not in there anymore. 35K in the bank. Threw it all on the floor. 35K in the bank. I don't really want no more, 'cause I cannot keep it in the bank anymore. 35K not in the bank. 35K not in the tank. 35K it's gone today, 'cause I gambled it all away. 'Cause I gambled it all away. Spent every penny that I had at Gahid's gambling store, and if I could spend more, I probably would spend it all. Yes, every penny that I got. Yes, every penny in the bank. Don't tell me what to do, I will spend it all for you. Hey ho, let's go to the bank for some more. I want to roll this shield. If you guys have never rolled a shield before, I'm going to take you on a journey. So if you repair a piece of equipment, the piece of equipment will actually re-roll its stats. Are they going to re-roll good? Well, nobody knows, but you can in fact re-roll them, and we're going to re-roll them today. That's going to be fun. If you guys have never seen this before, then yeah. So what you need is a chipped gem, and it's either a L or a Elder, and I can never remember which. And then you want to take the shield and you want to throw it into the cube and you want to repair it. And it's going to re-roll the stats, including the resistances, and it's going to repair it back to its full shape. It's also going to lower the eye level too. But let's see what happens, shall we? So it converted into a damage attack rating shield, which is no good. But as you can see, it re-rolled the resistances. Doesn't always work. Doesn't actually, most of the time it doesn't work. But I have had on occasion it roll pretty nicely. So sometimes, you know, if you happen to find like just the right shield, or just the right item that you feel like could be repaired and maybe roll some good stuff on it, give it a shot. Somebody told me a fresh portal. Fresh TP, please. The freshest of TPs. I'll suck up all your corpses. Hatchet hands of terribleness. A Suwayam of +1 dragonfly. Still trying to think on whether or not I actually want to beef up Dragonflight to max. I already have so much invested in this tree, but investing a little bit more into the Dragonflight ability might not necessarily be a bad thing. By the way, if anybody comes across a +3 Phoenix Strike, or +3 Dragonflight, or +3 Fists of Fire, or +3 Claws of Thunder, or +3 Blades of Ice Claw, I'm especially looking for like a Runic Talon with 3 sockets available, or unsocketed so I can add the 3 sockets. I really would like one of those. Superior Templar coat. 1 socket, no stats. Boo, boo, boo. All these ghosties down here. What's up, ghosties? That's the ghosties with the mosties over here. Sham. Look here, sir. Stupid burning souls. Their only weakness is fire. I just realized my Merc is dead. I don't know why he's dead. I'm too lazy to actually put my potions in there correctly, so I just pick up all the potions. Ooh, Feral Claws. Ooh, nothing on them. Oh, yay. Exactly what I didn't want. Merc, oh Merc, I love you. Please come back to me. I need a mercenary so that I can see. If it's dangerous over there, go ahead and try that out, please. Are those monsters kind of tough, actually? Can you actually do that work for me? MA. Martial Arts. Mixed Martial Arts. MMA. Is Chaos Wordward any good compared to, say, Bartox? It really depends on what you're trying to do. People like Chaos Wordward because it has Whirlwind on it. That's why everybody wants Chaos Wordward. Doesn't have anything to do with its like prowess as a weapon, and very much so to do with the fact that it literally gives you +1 whirlwind as an O skill, so you can run around whirlwinding everything. Run around whirlwinding everything. That is what we will do. Superior Colossus crossbow. The hell? Two sockets, of course. Hey. It's a harpoon. What's that? Alright, I need to drop some stuff. I'm getting pretty full, so if you guys want to join me for a swap game, it's going to be GGM swap, and the password is going to be 16. It's going to be a normal difficulty. You guys are more than welcome to come in, either A, drop stuff, or B, take stuff. It's give a penny, take a penny. Okay? Give a penny, take a penny. That's how these swap games usually work. Feel free to drop off stuff that you don't need. And in the process, grab things that you might need, right? So you just take a penny, leave a penny. Take a penny, leave a punter. That wire fleece that maybe somebody might want. Troll's Nest. Really nice 3-socket Superior Legend Sword. Insight Longbow. Bone Flesh. Discipline skillers. Ooh. Ooh. I'm going to drop a bunch of junk jewels for crafting as well. If anybody wants them, you're more than welcome to them. For those of you who like to do crafting, these are junk jewels. I like to do crafting too, but the junk jewels really kind of stack up after a while to the point where I'm like... Or maybe I could actually do some crafting real quick. Probably don't have enough Ral runes actually, now that I think about it. Got a lot of orts. A whole lot of orts going on in here. Way too many lums. Alright, what else could I drop? Oh yeah, I got these +2 bow and crossbow gloves. Almost forgot about those. 7% MF small chamois, if anybody wants that. Decent little low-level necro amulet. Oh yeah, I had these amulets that I crafted the other day. And that one... Crafted amuletos. Oh, +2 assassin with all res 12. That's better than my +1 assassin with all res 16. Drop that one on the ground too if anybody wants it. The game name is, no, the runs aren't over. I'm just doing a swap game. GGM swap Password 16 if you want to come in and grab some stuff. Of course, there's probably going to be a lot of people in here, obviously. Some people slurping up stuff, some people grabbing stuff. No big deal. Mm-hmm. Ooh, a lance guard. Hmm. 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 Why do I feel like a lance guard could be really good on this build? I mean, granted, it's not I'm not physical damage, but like I kind of feel like it could be like really interesting. Oh, nice. A mythical sword, F. That could be a really good that could be a really good crescent moon for a like a barb, like an Act 5 frenzy barb, or a really good plague. That could be a really good plague or a really good crescent moon. F mythical sword is a really nice one for the mercs. I think I'm gonna hold on to this lance guard for a little while. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need the treachery anymore. If anybody wants my old treachery, you're more than welcome to it. It was a nice placeholder for a little while. Probably going to be using that soon. I've actually got a couple pairs of martial art gloves. If anybody wants some martial art gloves, I've got 2 pairs which I'm no longer using because I have a better pair. So they're 220s. So I'm running 220s as well. So those are 2 different martial arts 220s. I really can't. I don't need to hold on to every single pair of 220s. So just grab the best of the lot and move along. Oh, nice. Somebody dropped a lacerator. Nice. Those are great for throw barbs. A 34% whiz and draw. Wow. Those are great for well, actually you can use them on hurricane druids. You can use them on freezing arrowzons. Believe it or not, you can actually use them on low level cold sorks. Negative 34% enemy cold resistance is a lot. It's a lot. The Redeemer. Got that Redeemer on the ground. Hand of the Blessed Light. We got a lot of stuff to drop in here. What are these bramble mitts? Bow and crossbow gloves. Got an Eth Conquest sword. Ooh, sexy. What's up, man? Let's roll this conquest sword. Let's see what kind of sockets we get. Could be very interesting for a barb merc. We need a Ral and a perfect Amethyst. An Am rune. Do we have a Ral rune? I'm gonna have a Ral rune. Might not. We got Tal runes. We got Tal runes. One to Blades of Ice, 1 to Weapon Block, and +3 to Lightning Sentry. Not quite what I'm looking for, but interesting. Perfect. Amethyst. Oof. 2 sockets. Sadness. Man, there's more conquest swords on the ground. That was a 3 socket conquest sword. Bone Snap, Gladiator's Bane, lots of good stuff in here. It was a Jalal's Mask. Anybody need a Jalal's for your druid? Freaking hey, people dropping some good loot on the ground in here. People dropping some good loot. I'm going to hop out of here, though, so that more people can come in. I'm going to drop the name one more time in chat for you guys. So it is GGM Swap, and the password is 16. I'd appreciate it if somebody, I don't care who you are, just the hero that we need to sit in there and just, you know, hold it open for a little while for us so that we can obviously, you know, have some fun. That way it doesn't delete itself. We're going to move on to GGM EXP6 if you guys want to join me. Alright, we ready to go? Bob Ballard. I do real bad thing. You do real bad thing. Why you do real bad thing? Do good thing. You have control over your life and destiny. Do good things, sir. Not bad thing. I did a bad thing. And no. Diablo, he's gonna take you down and he's gonna make you glow. Oh, Diablo. Row. He did a real bad thing. We don't talk about it. He did a real bad thing. There's one part of this character I can't quite get over. It's the way that, like, sometimes it feels like I'm doing nothing. But then, like, when I drop my little bomb on people, like, when I drop that bomb on their head, it's obvious that I'm doing something. It's like, oh, yeah, there we go. There's the bomb. There's the bomb. Pompey's Raft. I haven't done a video on that one yet. One of these days. Rotheart the Howler. Oh no, I'll pull it from my files. It's not a big deal. Hey, a Monarch. We got 2-socket Monarch. Good for a Rhyme Shield if anybody wants a Rhyme. Although you'd be better off with like a Troll's Nest. $35K in the bank. $35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. 35K in the bank. 35. Man, I look so good with this Dragon Ball Z jank on. I look That's so good I choke myself up. Look at that. I look so good I choke my own self up. Mm. Mm. I saw this in the store and I had to have it. I knew I had to have it as soon as I saw it. I really liked it. And I didn't know exactly which one to get though because I kind of liked all of them. Even the Majin Buu pink one honestly looked kind of cool. And so I brought my girl over and asked her which one she liked. She said she liked the purple one. And I kind of like the purple one too because I've always been kind of fond of the color purple. I like blue. I think blue is my favorite color. But if I had to choose like a second color, I think it would be purple. I mean, not like Barney the dinosaur purple or anything. I mean, let's get it straight. It's got to be like a cool purple. No Barney the dinosaur purples now. That color is offensive to my eyes. I don't know what they did to that Barney the dinosaur color purple, but that was like, it's like, I don't even know how to even describe that color purple. Dee 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 dee. Chum 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 chum. Building up everything, coming at you hot, and gonna hit you with everything I got. Coming down like a clown. It was a bone weave. What's that? An F bone weave. Ooh, let's check that out. What's the guy? No sockets? 651? 651's pretty good. I think 740 is like more along the top end for that, so it's about 100 shy, but that would actually make a pretty good merc armor. We could always roll that. See what it runs out. Let's roll this bone weave real quick, and we'll see what it comes up as. Was it towel though? Do I got a towel rune? Oh, I should have a towel rune. Those are pretty common. Ooh, 4 socket bone weave. Not bad. Sexy. Make a couple good things in that. Could make a stone. I wonder if I've got the runes for a stone. Shale pole pole. I probably don't have the pole rune. I do have the shale. I do have an Shale yeah, I guess I'll have to wait. No big deal. I never seem to have the pole rune. The frickin' pole runes are always hard for me to come by for some reason. Can't make stealth in a 4-socket armor, sir. I'm not stupid, sir. I mean, I'm not that stupid. I'm actually stupid, but I'm not that stupid. Greater claws. Nothing good. Boo. Why is it the claws like almost rarely ever have any skills on them? Always make me upset. It makes me upset. Like, you pick up those claws, and like 9 times out of 10, the claws just have nothing on them. 9 times out of 10, just nothing on the claw. Like, no skills at all. Not even like +1 to Wake of Fire or some jank. Like, just nothing. Just nothing. But like, look at this Eldritch Orb. I bet you it's got something on it. Look, 2 to Meteor, +1 Firewall. Like, when you pick these janks up, I swear, most of the time when you pick them up, why does it have 33 life on it? What the hell? I had to pick it back up because, like, I thought I was losing my mind. Orbs can roll life? This is a white orb. It's not magic or anything. I didn't know orbs could roll life. What the ham biscuit? Scissors Quab. F. Poopies. Poopies. A battle belt. A quab. How dare you steal my quab? You quab thieves. How dare you thieve the quab of the man with all the quabs? One quab to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them.
Good afternoon.
Bind them. I'm trying to think whether I want to swap off my assassin set. As much as I do like Nats, and it is a very nice set, don't get me wrong, I do have some other items which I could be using right now, which may be potentially better. Right now I'm only getting +3 from the whole set, and I could be getting +2, +3, 4, +5, 6, 7. I could be getting +7 from the from like a different setup of pieces. I could also potentially be using a better shield than the Phoenix, but the -28% enemy fire resistance is very nice on there. I actually really do enjoy that. It's a very nice. It's very nice indeed. It's very nice. Don't tell me. It's very nice. But as a Phoenix Strike assassin, the plus to skills would probably be better. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna swap out some pieces of equipment here. I'm gonna see if I can get my plus to skills a little bit higher. So we're gonna swap out Nats. I've got to go find my Chains of Honor. We're gonna put on Andariel's Visage. And I need to go grab my COA, which I believe is on my Amazon. I want to say it's on my Amazon. What's up, Tax Cut? You start getting her set up more toward Endgame. She's not an Endgame character right now. Like, she's not really set up for Endgame, I mean. Yep, there's the COA right there. Alright, COA obtained. So that should give me a lot more plus the skills, which should help out my damage my elemental damage a lot more. I could also go to a +2 shield. Might be a good idea. I don't have a +2 shield just laying around though, so I guess I'll have to work that out. Unless anybody has a Spirit Monarch shield that they want to just toss me. I'm sure I'll be able to find a white Monarch at some point and roll it. Until then, I guess I'll just use the Spirit Invite. I mean not the Spirit, sorry. The Phoenix. I mean, it does give me negative enemy fire resistance, but certainly isn't terrible. But that does bring me up to level 39 Phoenix Strike. Not bad. So now we're sitting at actually I'll need to attack and build up my charges so I can figure out what my damage is now. Soya. +2 Dragon Tail. Is everything already dead? Alright, so full orb stack, 19k is what it says. It's not going to last until Diablo spawns. Maybe we'll see. Come on, Diablo, I want to jump on you with my orb stack. No, my orb stacks are going away. The orb stacks really need to last longer. Like, they really need to last a couple more seconds. I'd even just 10 more seconds or something. Like, they don't last long enough at all. Makes me sad. 5 mana, 5 life. Wow. 35k in the bank, though. 35k in the bank. 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 What's up, Hyperion? How's it going, man? Mr. NiNi is the best. He'd be up here with me if I didn't have a big giant monster dog. Monster dog, who is currently curled up into a little ball, sleeping. All monsters need to sleep. Well, I hope they do anyway. Oh, Superior Grimwand. Wow, 15% enhanced Grimwand. Woo doggy, I'm gonna make me a rune word in that bad boy. Woo doggy. Yeehaw. You are the dingus, the dingus a pingus, the dingus a wingus a lingus, the dingus bingus ringus lingus skingus. Are you the skingus though? The dingus skingus? Not the dingus skingus. You certainly can't be that high on the list. of the dingus. I rate you at least a dingus bingus, but probably not a dingus skingus. I'm sorry, that's just way too high for you. You have to prove that you are a dingus skingus. You can't just assume that role. You were unaware. You were unaware that there were subcategories of dingus. See, you didn't know that there were ranks, dingus ranks, okay? There are literally dingus ranks. Tisk tisk. Gotta check out the dingus ranking board, okay? Can't be assuming your rank. Gotta check for official stats. Toe tapping music. Add that music, make your toe just a tapping really hard, and you're gonna take it all the way to the yard. And the doggy be dancing, and he just be prancing. He don't know what is taking over his mind dancing, cause he did the toe, the paw just tapping. He gonna go down, and he just be rapping. He got the dang old paw, and it be tapping. Got the tapping paw, gonna rapping, papping, tapping, lapping. Yeah, my boy, we're gonna tap. Tap, tap, tapping the paw. Rap, tap, 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 tapping the paw. Tapping, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an excellent smoke, oh my god. Wow, you could make a really godlike smoke or a really godlike stealth for a level 25 merc. Frickin' F ornate plate. With 2 sockets, 627 defense. Anybody running a level 25-ish character, like, really want a sexy stealth or smoke for their merc? Doom 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 doom. Dee 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 bow 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 bow. Where you going, Baal? I can teleport too! Where you going, Baal? I can tele too. I am coming with you all the way to Pooh. You can't run away. I am standing here. Gonna make you pay. Come on down, Baal. We're gonna fight. We got the right. Gonna teleport right into your bank. Steal all your tank. Come on down and we shall go to the bank. I'm full of songs today. Y'all, psh, psh, psh. That ain't a tire leaking. That's psh. Let's go kill some cows. Let's go kill some moo cows. Let's go kill some moo cows after all. Teleport into the moo cows. Teleport into the moo cows. Use my amazing martial arts. Dang it, I can't kill them if they're converted. Can't do it, Captain. I can't do it. I can't do it, Captain. Look at all these shiny orbs. Die. Hierophant trophy with nothing good on it. Never find a head that has anything good on it. Stupid little monsters never drop nothing good. Always take the stuff and they hide it in the hood. Oh, look at that rusty jewel you found. That ain't rusty. That ain't one of them rusty jewels. Better watch out. Gonna give you the tetanus. That's gonna give you the tetanus. Don't touch that jewel. Go get that tetanus. Oh, you found another F conquest sword? I don't think I've got a Ral rune to do it with. I seem to be running out of all the low tier runes. There's a tiara. There's a tiara. Replenish life 13. Tiara of revivification. Nice to have fanaticism. Do you keep characters during season reset or wipe out and start over? You will keep your characters, but they will go to non-ladder, which means that when a ladder season, a new ladder season starts, all of your characters are essentially made into non-ladder characters, and everybody starts fresh at the beginning of the season. So it's one of the reasons why people enjoy it so much, is because it's a brand new experience. Like, you don't really know exactly what's going to happen. Like, you don't have a bunch of high-level characters to hand you equipment. It's all very much so fun, especially the first couple days. If you're going to participate in ladder, my suggestion to you is to participate in the first couple days, if not the first week. Because that's really where most of the fun happens. By the time a couple weeks goes by, people start to get kind of rich. And once they start getting rich, then, they'll just start handing out equipment to you left and right, and it gets very easy. The real fun of ladder is in the difficulty spike that comes from everybody, literally everybody, starting from scratch. In fact, I would definitely say that that's really the main draw of ladder, in my opinion. You can just cut everything out of the equation. The real fun of ladder is just simply having a massive amount of, starter fun. Like, you're a brand new character again, not just having fun for the first time, ever. It's really fun to be that brand new character. You go in there, you come out here. I think it's an Amrune and an Amethyst. One socket. Sadness. Second one bites the dust, my boys. Second one bites the dust. No, concentration doesn't affect non-magical items. Or sorry, it doesn't affect anything but physical damage. The only reason that Blessed Hammer works is because it's technically like half a physical attack or something, and it only works at 50% effectiveness. But like Holy Bolt and stuff like that aren't affected by concentration. 3-socket mythical sword. Ooh, sexy. Can make a crescent moon out of that, or a plague. Crescent moon or a plague. Alright, let's go to the next game. Number 8. Mr. Mr. Cody. He's over there snoring up a storm. He is just snoring. I had a dog that snored like him. He snores just like a human. He's like straight up when he was a puppy, he snored.
Afternoon.
Even when he was a puppy, he snored. Am I going to play the Power Wash game again? Do you guys want me to play the Power Wash game again? A lot of you guys seemed pretty bored with that game. Like, I was having a lot of fun, but you guys were like, no, the Power Wash game. We want to clean things. Who wants to be clean? Oh, no, we don't want to be clean. Cry me a river. A whole dang old river of tears of blood. And I'll power wash them up. You guys are making my OCD trigger. Triggering my OCD. Oh no, I can't. You didn't clean that one spot right there. Oh no. Clean the spot. Clean the spot. Clean the spot. Clean the spot. I'm gonna put a comment on that video. I'm gonna say, however many people dislike the video, I'm gonna be like, only the dirty people dislike this video. 5 really dirty people dislike this video. 5 unclean souls disliked this video. Hoobus, what are you doing over there? You just going to chillax behind me because you can't sit close enough. The bugs are immune to your holy powers. Power washing elitism. I'm just hoping I make it into Diablo 4 beta, or I'm not gonna, like, be able to report anything for you guys. I'll be so far behind the curve, like, by the time I get any information on the game, it'll already be out. And you guys will be like, yeah, we already know that, sir. We already learned that information, sir. Ow. Ow? Why are you so ouchy? Holy ouches. Burning potions by the bucket load over there. I'm running away. That was rude. If somebody wants to donate their beta, their Diablo 4 beta to me, that would be very kind. Donation. We probably will be making a lot of Diablo 4 videos. Or, I say we. I'm the only one here. What am I doing? Not we. Me. I will probably be making a lot of Diablo 4 videos. I can't really give you like a rough estimate, but pretty much assume that when Diablo 4 comes out, it's probably going to take over most of my schedule. Just simply because, you know, it's a brand new game. It's a brand new Diablo game. Will we return to Diablo 2? Yes, we will most likely return to Diablo 2. I'm not worried about whether we're going to return to Diablo 2 or not, because we most likely will. But Diablo 4 will most likely take over most of my schedule during that particular time frame. I know. I've played it on stream. I played Diablo 1 on stream a couple times. I'm pretty sure if you type in !Diablo 1, my Diablo 1 playlist is on the list. Yep, there it is right there. The Diablo 1. Oh, wow. Tri-res boots with dex, but no run walk. Wow, 36 cold, 29 lightning, 27 fire. Those are some sexy res numbers. But no, unfortunately, no run walk, which really puts a damper on those. They do have 9 dexterity on them, though. Sadness. Really nice tri-res boots, and if they had rolled with faster run walk, they would have been godlike, but unfortunately not quite. They're only level 38, though. I mean, they're some pretty nice level 38 tri-res boots if anybody wants them.
How may I be of help?
Tri-res. Diablo 1 is a very amazing game. We might do a little playthrough of Diablo 1 one day. I'd actually like to get some other people, though. I think it would be fun to have a playthrough of Diablo 1 with like a 4-man, because I think you can do 4 people. Or is it 3 people? I can't even remember. Because I do remember that there's a limit to the number of characters. There's only 3 characters, the rogue, warrior, sorceress. I can't remember if you can have a duplicate or not. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, been a long time, been a lonely, 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 lonely. Pew, 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 pew. Bow, 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 bow. Jimmy-lam lambs coming at you. Jimmy-lam bams coming at you. Jimmy-lam bams. Jimmy jams. Jimmy jam. Jimmy jams. Jimmy lambs. Got them big old Jimmy lambs. Jimmy jams. Jim lambs. Shockwave. Oh yeah, music was absolutely amazing for Diablo 1. Did I accidentally double click? I did double click the damn thing. It got more jams than a $500 gift basket. Oh yeah. I appreciate you noticing the fine quality of my jams. I got roasted pepper jelly. I got jalapeno jelly. I got grape, strawberry, peach. Definitely got some raspberry jellies. Jams and jellies. Here's a fun one for you. Let's see if any of you guys know the answer to this. I like to challenge my audience. What is the difference between a jam, a jelly, and a preserve? Who can tell me the difference between a jam, a jelly, and a preserve? On the surface, they kind of all seem like the same thing, but there is actually a difference between a jam, a jelly, and a preserve. Jam, jelly, preserve. Correct. Jelly has no fruit pulp, and preserves has the fruit pulp. Correct. Jam is mashed fruit. So jelly is strained fruit juice that is preserved. It's using the jelly process. Jam is made of mashed fruit, and preserves, it has the whole fruit or large pieces of the fruit, including seeds. There's usually seeds in preserves. If you've ever had preserves, like especially strawberry preserves, there's usually a whole bunch of little seeds all inside of it because it's not strained. A hurlbat. Not F, non-F. Sadness. Sadness. My dad actually used to make jellies. He bought the mason jars and everything, did the whole shebang. He loved it. He had a grapevine in the backyard, so Concord grapes, I think is what they were. Oh, circlet. Slat. +2 cold skills, level 30. Low level dueler helmet? I don't know a lot of sorceresses that duel at level 30. Get a little hairy in there. That guy hits really hard. I don't know what's going on with that guy, but he freaking hits like a Mack truck. Freaking extra strong fire enchanted BS. Another pair of vampire bones. I'll take those. Fools but no cruels. Yeah, we got room. GGM EXP 8. So we'll be moving on to 9 here in a little bit after cows. You know, this could be a fun character to actually like start ladder with, Phoenix Strike. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of fun. I feel like I could probably put together sorry, not, I almost said towels. I feel like I could put together a Nat set pretty easily. The claw might be the hardest thing to come by. And, I mean, really all you need is plus the skill equipment to make this character work for the most part. Just try and make yourself a little tanky. I mean, I'm not really sure if Endgame it would be viable without optimal equipment. I feel like Endgame it could get a little hairy. I mean, you definitely need things like a torch and whatnot to actually like get it to work really well. And end game is an infinity. Like, definitely infinity is what you're looking at for an end game character with this. So, like, when you're completely finished and you deck out your merc, infinity is definitely what you're looking for to get that extra damage on top of everything else. So the plague claw in a good base, and then the infinity. Both of those things definitely make a very interesting setup, but a very expensive one at that. Because you need a Cham rune for the plague, you need frickin' ridiculous runes for the infinity. It's by no means a cheap build, that's for sure. Pearl Jewel of Carnage. Identify! 5% MF with some fire damage. An odd one. Ethereal back to Corbin. No good stats on it though. I love the AoE spread on the lightning. Like, the lightning has such a nice AoE spread. I mean, it just goes around. It goes around multiple times. Even in the old game, I really like how it looked in the old game. I think it's not as awesome in the new game. Let me see if I can show it to you in the new game or the old game. That's how it looked in the old game. I mean, it's freaking amazing. Ooh, ow, ow. Okay, ow, 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 ow. That freaking monster in there hits really hard. I mean, like, I could take it, but like, he hits really hard. To pop a couple potions there. It's a wrist sword. I'm gonna check that. +3 Mind Blast, +1 Shadow Disciplines. Superior dimension abilities. Oh lord, here's the bot. Bandit. Bandit. Alright, next. Grab this ancient armor. Might as well make a little bit of money. A little bit of money in the bank. A little bit of money in the bank, bank, bank. A little bit of money in the bank. A little bit of money in the bank, bank, bank. A little bit of money in the bank. Which, by the way, speaking of money in the bank, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. Like, this is the way that I make money. This is my job now. So, help me out. Help me out, guys. I appreciate it, sir. Put a little like on the video, yay. I sing you a song so you can't forget to push the button, oh, yay. It's terrible. I sang you a like the button, the video song. GGM's greatest hits. GGM's greatest hits, brought to you by We Can't Believe It Studios. By the way, a little safe advice for you guys and gals out there in the world of Diablo. You cannot take a gem or a jewel and socket it into a piece of equipment in your shared stash. For instance, I have a socketed ornate plate here. I cannot socket the ornate plate inside my shared stash. However, and this is a very important however, you can accidentally socket equipment in your non-shared stash, your personal stash. If you are not paying attention, you can actually put something into a socketed item in your normal stash. So be aware of that. If you have a socketed item that you don't want to basically accidentally throw gems or jewels in, don't store it in your personal stash. Especially the other way around, like maybe you have a freaking rune or something, don't store your runes in your personal stash either, because if you accidentally put a rune on top of a socketed item in your personal stash, it will go in. Oh, who has the tier rune? I stole the tier rune. You need it? Do you need it? There you go. Back on the ground. Fire gas pizza. You got horrible gas from eating pizza? Is that what I got? Ouchie. Back it out. Ouchadopolis over here. Berserker's Axe. You have a Phoenix Strike Assassin that you hate? Why do you hate her? She's nice. She's fun. I like my Phoenix Strike Assassin. What's up, little pack of demons? I'll hit you right in the butt. What's up, little pack of demons? My weapon broke on your face. Like, literally, it's breaking right now. She's fun, she just isn't very good. I mean, quite honestly, mine seems to be absolutely fine, and I don't even have optimal equipment yet. Once I put a Plague Claw on and get an Infinity for my Mercenary, she probably could be pretty ridiculous. GGM EXP 9 is what we're on now. Password is 16. He just built different. Y'all funny with that, Jank. He just built different. Attacker takes damage of 77. Look here, you mana-stealing mana-stealers. Calm it down, Satan. Calm it down, Satan. Begone from my sight. Deep within the dungeon and turmoil of the land. Just make faces. Like, I don't need to talk, I'll just make faces. I like the cut of your jib, boy. A bunch of junk jewels. Alright, almost level 86. Level 86, level 86. Come on down, level 86. We got the level 86. We're gonna take everyone to the tricks. We got the level 86. An orchid rune. I think dead part get there. Stop killing it all. Dang, that was a long snore to Cody. Good lord, it sounded like you were literally starting up a chainsaw. What does your dog sound like when he snores? Well, you ever heard a chainsaw start up? Vring, vring, vring. Like that, except louder. 35k in the bank. 35k in the tank. 35k in the bank. Actually, that one might not be 35k. I'm not sure. Maybe 31k. Close. Close, but no cigar. Can only physical damage builds take on Uber Tristram. I mean, not particularly specifically physical damage builds. It's just that, like, with all the immunities there, you usually need a pretty healthy spectrum of damage. Crushing Blow, Open Wounds definitely helps out a ton. You're going to have a pretty hard time on a Sorceress, but I've seen it done. I've actually seen passive Sorceresses, believe it or not, kill Ubers. Look up Pacifist. Pacifist Sorceress kills Ubers or something like that. It's a pretty interesting build. You're certainly not going to be killing the Ubers, though, with like a a generic, like, run-of-the-mill sorceress, like, you're gonna have issues. Demon Head Sash could be pretty good. Nah, it's not, but could have been. Hey, we got a Necromancer. The Necromantic Arts, yes. Necromance.
I can't carry anymore.
Flawless Sapphire. The Sapphire of the Flawlessness. If nothing else, I'm certainly in the thick of it every single time I teleport into battle. I mean, Wet Socks, if you want to make GGM EXP 10, we'll do your ancients for you. Superior Light Plate. F 9% Superior Light Plate. It could only be 3 sockets. Or is it 2 sockets for the light plate? I can't even remember. Light plate's normal difficulty. It's been a while since I looked up a light plate. Might not be worth hanging on to that one. Pick up these charms somebody left on the ground though. What, the small charm can't be picked up? What the hell? Garbage. Garbage. I didn't say that your charm was a garbage scow. I said that your charm should be hauled away as garbage. GGM Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, I'm gonna freeze them all. I'm gonna take them down and take them to the mall. Oh, I was gonna talk about this next time I was on stream, and I totally forgot. But now I have remembered. You guys are in for a treat, my boys. A treat. So me and the girl on Friday night, and the girl and her girl, her daughter, we went to see the movie Black Phone. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie or seen any previews for it, but let me save you the trouble. Let me just tell you, it's an amazing horror kind of a movie. Very, very good. I don't really know how much I can tell you without spoiling it. Let me try and formulate a non-spoiler kind of a review really quickly. Okay. It revolves around a story of a kind of like a serial kidnapper, kind of like serial killer sort of a person who has been kidnapping kids. And it kind of like revolves around the like kind of like the lives of the families and stuff like that. They don't really show anything that goes on, with the kids like that get kidnapped. It's really just like from a one boy's perspective, and it's really an interesting movie. It's called The Black Phone. The Black Phone. I mean, it literally, like, at some point in the movie, you understand there's literally a phone on a wall, and it's a black phone. It's great. Let me link it. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can link it to you guys. Yeah, here's the IMDb for it. There you go. Control C, Control P, V. There you go. Pasted it in. I'm sure there's like a little doojank you can look at, like a little preview you can watch. But it's really good. Trust me, very, very good. I can't really give it higher rewards, awards, reviews, whatever you want to call it. I actually want to compare that ward with my ward, if you guys don't mind. I don't think anybody actually wants that piece. Mine is currently 213 defense. What's the defense on that one? Because I'd like to get a higher defense one. I want to eventually make a character around that stupid thing.
I am overburdened. I can't.
Tag Nabbit ain't got enough room for nothing. I've got too many stuffs in here. There's always hoarding things. Stupid, gonna end up on an episode of Hoarders. Oh, you got keys in my inventory. Don't even need them. Alright. Finally got some room. So 213 defense. I didn't even get to see what the other one was. I'm just trying to grab the like the highest defense of the of each piece, so that eventually when I can put them on, I've got like a decent one. Oh, you got 218. I'll trade you. I'll trade you my 213 for your 218, sir. I'm just trying to collect a really nice set, that's all. Are you trying to do the Cow King now? The king of the cows. The cow king, king is a king cow. Gotta come on to the banking cow. Got a king, it's a king cow. There's mine. Mine's on the ground. Oh, suki. Got the 218 T-box story. Rare ring. Dynamic entry. Dynamic entrod. Lifesavers has requested to be friends. Lifesavers. I like lifesavers. Lifesavers are delicious. They're delicious and not nutritious. They're full of sugary stuff. I don't really care. I'll put them in my fluff. Well, hello, sir. Welcome to the party. Can I ask, or is 20... I don't see any message from you, buddy. What did you ask? What about 20% FCR? There's a rune staff. What's that? 4 socket plus 2 chain lightning. No good. No good. No good. I see a flawless scoop. This guy's got some resistances on him. Magic resistant, yeah. 40% to all res. Six socket dim blade, non-eth. The burned wand of burniness. My wand is very burnt. I burned myself today, and now my wand is really bad. And in fact, actually, you know what? I think it's okay. We'll just call it a burnt wand. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. I can put out novas too. See, look, watch. Why is it not working? Take that and make a fool out of me. Next. Well, unless that person made 10. Did they make 10? No, they did not make 10. They did not make 10. Assassins don't really usually go for the whole FCR thing because the traps use attack speed and like it has to be an Enigma wearing assassin specifically. FCR is not really their goal. If they are an Enigma wearing assassin, then yes, they would want faster cast and they might want 20%. I have like a really sexy assassin circlet that I'm not using specifically because it's nice, but I just don't. I mean, it has FCR. It's got all resistances. It's got +2 skills. If any assassin out there wants it, actually, I'll trade it to you for like a Cham rune if you want it. Let me go snatch it real quick off my paladin. I'm sure it's. I think it's sitting on my paladin. Either that or it's on my. So you know what? I'm not really sure what character it's on. Check my paladin first. That's my instinct. My instinct says paladin, go with your instincts. And I was wrong. Wrong. Dang you, instinct. Dare you. I probably put it on my my mule because I wasn't going to use it. Yeah, there it is right there. +2 assassin, 10% faster cast, 20 dex, all resistances 20. Pretty solid little circlet. If anybody's interested in it, let me know. I also got a superior mage plate, 15% ED, which can be socketed for 3 sockets. At Larzik, 3 sockets is the maximum number of sockets for a mage plate. So you can put an Enigma in there. I've also got some other sexy items like 49% war travs. I got tons of cool stuff. I got this really bomb druid amulet, +2 druid, 10% blocking, 39 mana, all res 17. A bunch of really cool stuff. I also got a J-mod scarab husk of the whale in here, which I need to trade off for something. Yeah, traps use IOIS. That's why traps are kind of more of a, especially since technically, you know, your assassin already has a teleport, dragon talon, if you want to go that route. You don't necessarily need the teleport, so it's kind of like a catch-22. Like you could totally build a character, assassin character, without using Enigma. You don't have to. What do you want to offer me, Van? I need a Chamrune for my plague. You got a Chamrune? I'll even if that's too expensive, I'll even sweeten it a little bit for you. I don't think Chamrunes are really that expensive these days. And like I said, I could offset it a little bit. I got a gull. I mean, the only real use for that mage plate is an Enigma. That's what people make in it. It's used for an Enigma, so you know, not exactly a cheap recipe. You got Mal, and Paul.
I can't carry anymore.
Mal, Paul. Thinking. I mean, it depends on what you're building. I mean, that set is not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not going to be your optimal best in slot. Part of the issue with Nats is that it takes up the boot slot, so you do lose access to the Gore Riders. Which is obviously one of the very best boots. It's something I'm going to be swapping to here eventually. I'm going to swap out to Gores, up to Gores at that, because I want the kick damage. If you're going to use Nats, you need to upgrade the boots, specifically so that you get the extra kick damage. If you're going to be melee. If you're not going to be melee, then you don't need to worry about it.
Not here.
Not here. How much closer are we to our goal? Level 87, 88, 89. We need 2 more levels, boys, until we can put on the sexy amulets. Sexy, sexy amulet. Sexy, sexy boy. Sexy, sexy amulet. It's got no plus to skills on it, Nature Force, unfortunately. So, like, it does have +2 Phoenix, and it does have +2 Claws of Thunder, which is kind of what I'm looking for. But the issue is that it doesn't have any, like, plus Assassin or plus Martial Arts skills. So, like, for instance, my +2 Assassin Bartux is technically better than that, because it gives me +2 to everything, including those two that you have on there that's +2. If it was +2 Assassin with those two, it would be +4, which would be better than my Bartux. Superior Scissors Guitar. Oh, I didn't get him. Looks like I want those. I'm trying to think what kind of character I want to actually make to build around the Heaven's Brethren. It's definitely an odd one to build a character around, and I can't for the life of me figure out in my head like what character I want to build around Heaven's Brethren. I mean, my first knee-jerk reaction is a paladin. I mean, a paladin could use Heaven's Brethren just fine. I was also thinking about a barbarian. Barbarians with full Heaven's Brethren. He looks really silly, though. Dear Lord, he looks silly. Amazon can't do it because she can't use swinging weapons, so she's out. Sorceress... It doesn't really have enough plus to skills for like a melee sorceress build, which is an issue. Assassin, I don't really see how an assassin could use it at all because she can't really use melee weapons. Necromancer, probably not. So yeah, it's pretty much just between Paladin and Barbarian for the Heaven's Brethren potential build. If you're doing a Trapsin, Phoenix Strike plus Dragon Claw, well yeah, then you don't need to up the boots then if you're using Dragon Claw as your finisher. Dude, I love fighting these little dudes. They have such good rune drops. I'm just waiting for that chamois rune to drop. Yeah, boy. Oh, it dies so fast. Heaven's Brethren is just a set of armor that's based loosely around like some very odd like sort of things that are in the Korean culture. None of them really fit together or link together, but it's kind of like focusing around people, I guess, that are kind of like, I guess, Heaven's Brethren, which is really like the term of the armor. Like people that are sort of in touch with the God of all creation. Which is why it's based loosely off of like it's like South Korean sort of like folklore and stuff like that. It's strange. I actually, in my video on Heaven's Brethren, I actually talk about a lot of it. They recently upgraded Heaven's Brethren too. It got quite a large number of buffs. It's not the set that you remember. The addition of physical damage reduction, along with a pretty massive amount of replenished life and some other interesting things that they changed on it, kind of made it more intriguing. It's definitely one of those ones, though, you probably don't want to use without the set, like without the full set bonus. going to require a lot of socketing and gems and jewels and runes, though. I tell you what. I'm going to have to socket every single piece, because all 4 pieces are socketable. And we got a hex fire here. Anybody running a fire merc need a hex fire? The enchant merc? Those are great for enchant mercs. +3 fire skills. Yeah. It's a cryptic sword. 1 socket, boo. Jank said, ooh. The sacred charge from Baal. A Baal sacred targe, my boys. A Baal sacred targe. Anybody want to try for a J-mod sacred targe? It's actually an interesting drop, and it does have some value because a J-mod sacred targe is like super duper duper valuable. Problem is, though, is that it not only does it have to roll J-mod, it also has to roll 45 all-res along with the J-mod, which is kind of insane. And not really sure anybody's ever going to actually be able to get that. But if you wanted to spend the rest of your life re-rolling it with gems, maybe. If you wanted to spend the rest of your life re-rolling a sacred tire, I'll put that in my stash if anybody. I don't know if anybody wants it, but if you want it, speak up. Just gotta spend the rest of your life re-rolling it. The rest of your life. Let's go on to 11. 11. Dang. All right, hold on. Eh. Boom, 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 boom. Pew, 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 pew. Oh my god, you're a little immune to colds. Go away. How you like that fire all up in your butthole? How you like that fire all up in your butthole? That's right. Dah. Fire up in your butt. Fire up in your butt. I hold a Dario. The fire up in your butt. Fire up in your butt. It's fire up in your butt. I hold a Dario. There's fire up in your butt. Don't tell me what. It's fire up in your butt. I hold a Dario. Fire up in your butt. Gotta kill them Power Rangers, boys. The Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. +1 passive and magic Amazonian. Actually got plenty of those already. What's up, Trustworthy? How's it going, man? How's it been hanging? You been hanging left or hanging right? That was a pretty important question there. Gotta worry about which way it's hanging now. You know what I'm saying? +1 summoning. Need to respec this girl and get her more in line with how she's actually supposed to be set up. In the middle, man. I always hang to the left. To be honest with you guys, hanging to the left. Go full rejuvies. Superior Grand Crown.
I can't.
1 socket. So much sadness there. You did before you got there, y'all suck. That's right. They came together and spoke of very important things. How did you know? How did you know we spoke of very important things? I want to know. How do you know? How did you know? How did he know? I don't know. How did he know? What did he know?
What do you need?
Somehow he knew. 35K in the bank, but he knew. 35K in the bank. 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 Bink, bink, bink. Man, no good rolls today. Oof. Oof. Wow, 51 mana. 51 mana freaking doojanks. I can't really waste anymore. I don't really want to waste anymore. If anybody wants a 51 mana Grand Charm. All the best to Mr. Neeners and the Manstare dog. It's a Manstare dog. That's right. Kubus. His new nickname is Kubus. He's got a middle name now, basically. His middle name is Kubus. His first name is Cody, and his last name is just, I don't even know, dog. Cody Kubus dog. Cody Kubus monster dog. He knows his name. He knows. When I talk about him, he's over here looking at me like, what do you want? Why you keep saying my name? It's like, don't call me unless you want something. And then he huffs. Kubus. Come here, Kubus. Come here, Kubus. Kubus, come here. Come here, Kubus. Everybody wants to see your snoot. I'm gonna tickle your snoot. That's right. I'm gonna tickle your. Now look at that big old tongue coming out. Look at this little tongue. Don't bite me. Monster dog. Monster. I'm not monster. I'm dog, not monster dog. Just regular dog. They're saying hi to you. They said hi on the thing. They said, "What's up, woof woof?" They said, "What's up, woof woof? You're a woof woof, aren't you? Why are you licking my elbows? Why are you licking my elbows? Elbow licker. Do I got tasty elbows? Is the tastiest elbows that you'd ever seen in your life, apparently. Nom nom elbows. Your elbows are so tasty, I lick and clean them both. Come on down and I shall make it for the roast. Elbows are delicious, they're salty and nutritious. Come on down and I will lick all the elbows in this bitch. Come on down and I will lick them all. Elbow licking time. I'm not sure it's salt, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Redfire. I usually say that as well. Like every single time, like a dog licks somebody, I'm like, he doesn't really love you. You're just salty, and he likes your salt. All right, but listen. He literally will just like lick my shirt, right? Like if I'm, like it doesn't matter. Like you guys are like thinking about this all wrong. Like when I say he's licking my elbows, I don't even mean he's licking skin. Like, half the time he's just licking my shirt. Like, as salty as I may be, I don't think the salt on my skin is making it through to the outside of my shirt. I mean, I do give him pizza crusts. And that is, I share my pizza crusts with him. I share my pizza crusts. He's over there gnawing on a giant bone. Probably came from some cow. Like, this is a very tasty bone, tasty bone, tasty bone. This is a very tasty bone. I gnaw it in the morning. Yummy, delicious bone. From L-bone to the L-bone, that's right. And then to the L-rune. Hey, an Alibaba, nice. An Alibaba. Alibaba, Alibaba. 112%, nice. Alibaba's rolled between, I think it's like 60% and 120%. And they can actually be pretty good weapons if you get a nice one and you upgrade it. Like, it's not a terrible weapon, especially considering you got all that sexy magic find on there. Ow, Cow King hurt my soul. Didn't help my fade went down, which I'm sure had a huge impact on my survivability. What is my fade anyway? Level 16 fade? It's not bad. It's good enough. Just gotta make sure I actually cast it. My survivability is not in question. As long as I remember to cast the damn spell. As long as you remember to cast the stupid spell, you will probably do really quite swell. Remembering to cast spells. That's me. I even locked myself out of my studio the other day. Like, just so forgetful sometimes. I would forget my head if it wasn't attached. I started writing myself lists. I don't know if you guys have ever had to do this. But like, I've never been able to like stay on task ever. And so I realized I just needed to just start writing myself little lists and then going back to the list and double checking it and see what the hell I was supposed to be doing that I totally forgot. Start checking off items on the list. Making yourself feel good. Making a list. Checking it twice. I gonna do everything oh so nice. I repaired the gate. I did. Oh, I made a video about shrines and I put it on the web. And people wanted to make fun of me for not having a thing. I couldn't find a rhyme and I didn't have a dime, so I couldn't put it in the machine in time. Oh, come on down and let's play today. I want to kill some moo cows and make them into steaks. And if you will come with me, we can have 7 D2 breaks. Rugged grand charm of sustenance, yes. Mr. Cody Belody. Mr. Cody Belody. Mr. Kubus Abubus. Mr. Kubus Abubus. Not just Kubus Abubus, but Mr. Kubus Abubus. Yes, that's the Kubus Abubus. Did you know that you are the guardian of the house and you have to do your guardianly duties? Watch this. I bet you I can get him to bark. Watch. All I got to do is look at the door and bark. You ready? Watch. What's the matter? Are you gonna bark or no? Are you gonna bark or no? Come on, let's do it. You gotta do it for the people. You ready? Woo. Get out from underneath of the table. Get out of there. That's not where you're supposed to be. Silly butt. He didn't bark. I couldn't get him to bark. He got real antsy, though. He got real antsy, like something was wrong. Come on, do it. What are you sniffing everything for? Why you gotta sniff everything? 18 pounds of sniff. It doesn't work because he can see me knocking. He's not stupid. We tried to do the like the throw the ball thing, and you pretend to throw the ball and he runs after it. He doesn't fall for it. He's the first dog I ever seen that doesn't fall for the fake throw the ball thing. He don't fall for it. We've gotten him to almost fall for it a couple times. Almost. But he's too smart. He'll actually look, and then he'll come right back. Like, he knows. He's not stupid. Chunks. Ah. You feel refreshed. It's a refreshing shrine. Oh no! Who is it? Who is it? Come on in. He's so confused. I wish you guys could see him. He's walking around. He's pacing. He looks at the door. He's trying to see. He's trying to see if there's somebody at the door. He doesn't believe me. He's looking to see. He's doing a double checking snoot. He's like, wait a minute. He goes, I don't hear nobody at the door. He said, you can't fool me that easily, sir. He's still just a baby, though. He's got a lot to learn. A lot to learn. He's still just a little baby. He's just a little baby. I think he's only like 7 months old. 7 months old and he's already like 90 pounds. What's 7-month-old you know to 90 pounds? It's not an elephant. My dogs are scared. Like I've seen it before in their eyes. Like when somebody comes in the house late at night and they don't know who it is, they're scared. Like they're scared. They got fear in their eyes. I used to come home late all the time because I had night shift, and you'd think they would eventually get used to the fact that I work night shift, but no, I'd walk in the house late at night and spook the crap out of them, and they'd wake up and they would like just like look like peek. I mean like literally like just like barely peek their eye around the door frame to see who's coming, and then they wouldn't even bark. They would peek first because they weren't sure what the hell was going on, right? And, you know, maybe it might have been like a tiger or something. They don't want to alert the tiger to their presence early. And it's so hilarious because they will literally just like sneak to see who it is. And then when they're sure that it's not like a giant elephant like come to squash them, they will they start barking. And even when they bark, though, they won't like come out and chase you down. Instead, they bark from the safety of like their room. Him too. He's done the same thing on occasion. Literally, I'll come down the hallway and literally he'll be scared. He'll bark, but he's scared. And then literally when he realizes that it's me, his tail starts wagging real fast, and then he runs and he comes to greet me. But until he realizes that it's me, I'm just a big monster stranger in the dark, and he don't want to have anything to do with me. Probably on my little nightstand. That's the last place I saw it, I think. Unless it's just sitting on the bed somewhere. That's my beautiful lady in chat, by the way. My beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Superior sun spirits. Nothing good. A rune scepter. Nothing good. Look at all these runic talons. Oh, Phoenix Strike and Blade Shield, but only 2 sockets. No. Why you do me like this? Why you do me like this? It's so mean. I mean, yeah, I got headphones on. You can't really, I don't really see anything. I usually put my my phone down, like on, on silent. So obviously it's not like going off like all the time while I'm streaming.
I can't carry anymore.
My girl loses the remote on a regular basis. It's always missing. Always. And then she looks for it and puts up a valiant effort and then gives up and asks me to come look for it because she can't find it. And then it's usually underneath of somebody's butt. Like, I'm not even joking. Like 9 times out of 10, every single time we went to go look for the remote, like the dog was sitting on it, or she was sitting on it, or Woogie was sitting on it, or a cat was sitting on it. It was like, it's always underneath somebody's butt. I don't understand how it always magnetically is attracted to somebody's butt.
Hail to you, champion.
Oh, stream's over, boys. I gotta go find the TV remote. I was really hoping to hit 89 tonight, but I guess not. Oh, it is. She needs the TV to go to sleep, so, without the TV, she can't go to sleep. And she does have to go to work tomorrow. Look in the couch cushion. No, this is the bedroom remote, not the TV remote. So the family room remote. All right, guys. I actually do have to get to work tonight. I gotta go to night shift. I'll be on tomorrow though. I'm going to go get ready for work. I'm gonna wear my Dragon Ball Z shirt to work. I don't even care. Yes. Yes, I love my Dragon Ball Z shirt. Could you imagine the police getting a call to go help you find your TV remote? Excuse me. Yes, my TV remote is He will let you know where he found it. Probably underneath a butt. It's probably underneath a butt. It's always under a butt. A butt. There's probably a butt somewhere. A magical butt. I don't even know. Like a monster butt. Whatever it is, it's under a butt. Alright, guys and gals. I will catch you during the next stream. I'm going to let you guys know what video's coming tomorrow, though, since you guys hung out with me all night. Tomorrow's video is the Shadow Killer Battle Cestus. That'll be out at 12 tomorrow, EST. The Shadow Killer Battle Cestus is one of the few items in the game that always spawns ethereal, so it's kind of an interesting one. As always, I do appreciate you guys and gals watching my videos, and keep watching.